Hello everyone, my name is Robot Ren, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended. We are down at the southern base where I have made a few changes, a few upgrades, like that. I said early on that this base would become our water base eventually, and I meant that. This pool over here is an excellent place for storing water tames, and water tames is what we're after today. I have been so excited to get in the water for some time, but I wanted to hold off. I wanted to build up some other things first before we got to that. But I can't hold back any longer. Like, I gotta get in the water. I gotta see what's down there. Hopefully we do not find death. Let's put it that way. But, yeah. I think it's time. I have a whole complement of things. I am well stocked and well prepared for this, because you just never know. The problem with being in the water is that everything down there really wants to kill you, and there is no running away. If you're off your mount, you can't get to your mount, that's it. You're gone. So, you know what? In retrospect, perhaps I should leave a few behind, just in case. So I do have one gas mask, which will allow us to see with much greater clarity than with the scuba mask. Unfortunately, the longer you wear it, the more it wears out. So we're going to have a very limited amount of time that we can use that. So I'll be swapping back and forth on that probably pretty frequently, because I've only got enough to make the one. And if the one isn't enough, then we're stuck with the scuba mask. But anyway, I'm ready to get started, except I am not leaving this stupid Pego alive. As you can see, I brought my Dodic down here, and I don't want that guy getting pummeled while we're gone. Now, I don't mind saying that the water in Ark genuinely terrifies me. You know what? I'm going to leave the otter behind as well. So yeah, like I was saying, the water in Ark genuinely terrifies me. I can remember in the early days of me playing Ark Survival Ascended, I went out in the water and I had no idea at all the dangers that awaited me. And I was on a dolphin, and I was just down, blissfully ignorant, collecting pearls, I think. And I got whacked by a couple of plesiosaurs that I didn't even know existed. And I lost some really good gear. That is a 174. No, we're not taming sharks. It is so tempting, though. Probably gonna regret that. Oh, sharks. Is that a 156? It is. And it's a female. I am already having some serious regrets. I'll tell you what, the baryonyx here, just an absolutely fantastic water mount all the way around. Gonna try not to spend an exorbitant amount of time in my inventory. The manta is another really good water mount. Really, really fun. They're kind of a pain to tame, but once you do tame them... Oh, that was... Man, what is with the high level? I hope that bodes well for the future. What we're after is a basilosaur. The Rex of the Sea. I gotta get some air. The basilosaur is, in my opinion, the absolute best underwater mount you can use. If you can only have one, or if you're only going to choose one, go with the basilosaur. A lot of people will say the Tuso. Tuso is very good. Sharks are also very good. The mosasaur is another good one. But the basilosaur, just all the way around, is a fantastic, fantastic underwater mount. All right. Let's go ahead and put on some scuba. And let's really start getting to it. I am genuinely tempted to get rid of the underwater effects just because they are so incredibly overpowered. But I want to at least try. Because not having them is also incredibly overpowered. You can see for a very long way, which of course makes it very easy to find things, but also makes it, I don't know, almost trivial. And trivial is not what we're going for. So that is a concern. Whoa. I do want some biotoxin, but Nidaria will dismount me. So I have to be very careful that they do not get too close. Like they are right now. I can easily dispatch them from a distance. That will be wonderful in the future. Alright, let's keep going. And we found our first candidate. What level are you? Okay, that's a little low. I'm not... How do I say this? I'm not super concerned about what level we get for our first one. Like, I will take anything of a reasonable level, but 18 is a little low. I think that was an 18, right? Yeah, that's a little low. You're dispatched. And of course it has the full complement of mantas with it. Well, you are very pink. At least it would appear you are. It's very easy when you're hunting these to get overloaded. I already am? Whoa, that is a lot of fish. Alright, where did you go? There it is. Alright. This guy is definitely going to overload us because he's going to give us a bunch of oil. Which is unfortunate, because I would love to keep it. But it's going to be too heavy, I think. Check my surroundings, and what is in this? Basilosaur blubber. That is used for bosses or the overseer. I can't remember exactly which one, but one of the two. Alright, we'll keep searching. Alright, well, as expected, we have our first alpha shark. We are not going to panic. Of all the alpha creatures, these are, in my opinion, the least concerning, provided you have a decent mount. The baryonyx can easily outrate one of these in a turn, so you can pretty much just stick back here away from the business end. Kind of take it at your leisure. He is already on the ropes. Definitely want to keep a visual on that bag. See what I mean about getting overloaded really easily? I really should dump that oil. I really want to try to hold on to it. Okay. Looking pretty clear. Clear enough. Go grab that real fast. That was a little closer than I would like it to be. Alright, now need to find that Basilosaur again. It was only level 6, so it's gonna go away. Finally found it. I knew you'd be back. Alright, we'll quick jump off, grab that blubber. Back on, and I think we're gonna go up to the surface for a little bit. We have already used up half of one scuba tank. And sadly, we have only seen 2 basilosaurs thus far. I'll tell you what, call it a character flaw. I just cannot let this much oil get tossed away. In fact, I'm gonna drop all that stuff here, and then we can come back and get it at a later, more appropriate time. Wow. In fact, I do not like that at all. Nope, do not go in first person with the mask on. Okay. I guess we'll continue from here. Here we have the very, very fearsome Leeds Ichthus. The bane of rafts, the destroyer of dreams. And there is an alpha variant. And we will need to find one at some point. Pretty sure that's not one. They're usually all white. We have found our first mosasaur. Thankfully, in this case, it is a regular mosasaur. Not that we're going to fight it anyway. I'm not quite ready to take on an alpha mosa. They are quite the terrifying thing. We will give it a wide berth. I am an idiot. And I don't mind saying that when it's true. I have a tool in my tool belt right now that will make finding a basilosaur super easy, barely an inconvenience. And it's this right here. I've been using it to find Therazinos. Maybe we should use that to find a super difficult to find basilosaur. I don't know. It's just an idea. It's just a thought. Yeah, let's see how that works. The only real downside to using the gene scanner is that you can't have your head on a swivel like you really need to when you're working in the water. Because things will come out of nowhere. And you'll have bad things on you before you know it. Okay. Not like this, though. This is no big deal at all. Now, Megalodons do get a pack bonus. So having multiples on them can be really bad. I can barely move. So like when you get into the caves, and you get a lot of Megalodons on you at once, that can be pretty terrifying. Oh, look at that. if you just happen to be at... Never mind. I am keeping my eye on that bag specifically. Oh, look. There's another basilsaur over there. I must have drawn all these mantas from that. I want this bag. There we go. That's a lot of fish, and I will want some fish to heal up. That's a level 12. That's alright, we'll keep at it. It's like the Therizino hunt, only underwater. And I actually got it that time. Alright, where are we heading to next? First, check my scuba. It's looking okay. Going around this way. Now look, y'all weren't up here a minute ago, okay? I was just here. That is a... oh. Dang it. I got real excited for a second. Oh well. You gotta go, buddy. Sorry. And that's why you keep your head on a swivel. Oh. Alright, it looks like we need to go drop off this oil, and then we're going to be set for oil for... until we get to extinction. That is a lot of oil. That is a whole lot of oil. Alright, let's... come here. Whoa. Hello, buddy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take your island here, but I needed a place, you know. Anyway, it's coming up on nighttime, which is terrible underwater if you're on a baryonyx. Perfectly fine if you've already got a basilsaur, but we don't. But what we do have is a yellow drop of the ring coming down over there. So, old ADHD Ren is going to go get that thing. And I think we're going to camp out for the night at the southern base and start again in the morning. Alright, well that was a little further away than I thought. I kind of misjudged the distance, but here we are. It's very close to the southern base though, so... I mean, I'm not gonna... Hey! Yeah. I'll teach you. I'm not going to complain about any of that. That's alright. So yeah, I'm going to go drop Fisher here off at the southern base. And because I am OCD like this, I'm going to take the one scuba tank back, go ahead and get it repaired, and then bring it back. Got plenty of time overnight to make that happen. Hello, Raptor. You don't want any of this, bro. I'm trying to save your life, I promise. Alright, the sun is coming up. Oh. No, no. No, no, no. That has made a lot of wood. Not completely of wood, but mostly. And I don't want this guy getting over there and wrecking my base when he gets annoying. Alright. You know what? There will be plenty more of those. So, while I was waiting out the night, you could say, I went over and picked up all of our stuff from over there. But I also made another scuba tank, because that's how I am. And I made up some Lazarus chowder, too. So we're going to see how well that works. I genuinely don't know. Gotta be cautious of that. We can always throw on a scuba gear if we need. I'm hoping it is not stuck inside the mesh. Alright. Could be below. Let's not assume anything. But also, the deeper we get, the more cautious we need to be. Well, it certainly seems like it's... Oh, right there. Excuse me. It is sort of caught in the mesh. Quite unfortunate, but at least it wasn't like a super high level, which would have really, really angered me. Alright, we need to get back to the surface and get some more oxygen. But I would say the Lazarus chowder is working pretty well. Yeah, I saw you. Fantastic. So we are not keeping the oil anymore because, my goodness, we have so much oil. All right. And now we just keep going. That is an Alpha Lead Zixus. That is very tempting. Very tempting indeed. I've only ever fought them with a Basilosaur, so I genuinely have no idea how difficult it would be with baryonyx. They don't tend to do a lot of damage, though. We'll try it. Yeah, I guess I should say the Alpha Shark is the second least concerning, because my goodness. Make sure that my flippers are on. Have all of that. Get back on. Let's get back up for air. I was not expecting that today, but I'll take it, because sometimes you get towards the end and like all I need is Alpha Lead's blubber or whatever it is. Yeah, Alpha Lead's blubber. And I can't find any Alpha Leads. But now we will continue. Oh, look at that. Raw prime fish. Anyway, we will continue the hunt. Almost really bad. I didn't notice that I had run out of Lazarus chowder. That's the danger, but, you know, system works. Wow. That was a dramatic reveal. Alright, I'm just gonna... Yeah, 174. Alright. That makes me incredibly happy. Oh, did I just draw all the mantas from the basilisk sword? I did. That was super convenient. Right. Everything looks clear. This is a passive tame. I am not a fan of passive tames as a general rule, but I dislike them only slightly less than gimmick tames. But this is pretty much our life for the next, I don't know, 20 to 30 minutes. Whoops. There we go, second feed out of the way. Should go relatively fast now. I believe 3 more feeds. And she will be ours. Yep. Thought I saw a shark coming in. Come here. No, no, no. You get away from my basilosaur. That will teach you. Almost over. 1 more feed. And she's ours. Alright. No, 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 no. Where are you going, madam? Relax. I would like to get you in a cryopod. Excellent. Well, I would say that was a rousing success. I think we're going to take her back, drop her off inside the pool, and then continue looking, because 1 basilosaur is good, 2 basilosaurs are fantastic. Mate them up, get it fully imprinted, and it will be an absolutely devastating tame for working the underwater. Alright, well, it's kind of a waste, but I went ahead and made up a primitive saddle, even though I've got several really good saddles back at the main base, but this will allow me to control her. Oh. I appreciate the anti-meshing stuff that Wildcard has done, especially for the PvP community, but it does make it really hard to see sometimes in third person. Alright, since I've got this illicit piece of hardware on me anyway, let's take a look at your stats. Alright, well, I legitimately could not be more pleased with that. Oh my goodness. 56 stamina, 57 health, 49 melee. That's crazy. And then an additional 51 in weight. That is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. We can basically breed her with any male that we find, and we're going to have just a phenomenal mount. Now, obviously, I'll still look for a high-level male, because why not? But the pressure is off. We got a great one right out of the gate. That is just crazy. Madam, you are going to make amazing babies. And they're going to do wonderful things for us. Anyway, the hunt continues. So, just as a point of comparison, and I guess to drill home the idea of the curse of the max tame, the last game that I played, the first game that I played in ASA, I managed to snag a 180, which would be a max level for me, a 180 Basilosaur, and she had, and I wish I was joking, she had 76 points in food. Yes, 76 points in food. Absolutely insane. I was devastated, but you know what? That's Ark. That is how it be sometimes. Oh, wow. Got an anglerfish up here. Oh, is that another one? What are you? 24. You know what? I think a 72 will work okay. Quick crazy Ivan here. Hate it when a manta attaches itself again. Uh-oh. Guess I ran out again. No, get away from there, bro. Oh, come on, man. Fine, whatever. Alright. Everything clear? Everything looks good. Let's get you potted up. 107. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Alright, well, let's get this guy out here. Don't follow me, Fisher. I'm sorry, I know I told you to earlier, but I don't want you to anymore. Let's get this stupid mask off. Like I said, this is all but irrelevant. All the stats are on her anyway, but that's what we got anyway. I mean, 30 health for a 72 isn't too bad. But everything is gonna come from her. Tell you what, I am happy as a pig eating slop. I could not be more pleased with how today went. I am just gonna leave it at that. My name is Robot Ren. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.